I thought I sold the dead coat of arms. Did we get another one? Possible since it is to winter. Oh yeah, I didn't sell all this stuff. 'Cause, I died. I thought I sold some of it. But apparently I didn't sell all of it. Okay. Let's go turn in this Chantry quest, and then we'll head on over to the Landsmeet.
All men are the work of our Maker.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
And at all the Chantry quests, I believe. Actually, I never checked. Yeah, okay, good. I was like, wait, I never checked to see there was an extra quest. Yeah, now it's just Landsmeet, last Sim Country mission, and then that's it. We end up into the end game. So let's go deal the Landsmeet. See, I told you it was like only 26 minutes to deal with the elf stuff, in comparison of the 40 minutes it took to save Queen Honora, and then like another 40 minutes to get out of Fort Draken. Well, I mean, it was less than 40, I think, but you know, rough estimate.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it.
I think you'd be a great king, Alistair.
Really? Whatever will give you that idea?
He looks snappy in a crown. Power makes a man incredibly attractive. You have a kind heart and a strong sense of justice.
Well, it's nice that you think so. What do you think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen?
We could run off together instead.
Good plan. We could go to Orlais, live in sin, and eat cake until the Darkspawn finally catch up to us. Cursed Darkspawn! It's just that everything I've heard about Queen Honora is that she's the one who really ruled here, not Cailan. She's smart, tough, determined. Well, I feel a bit like Cailan's substitute. I think I'll be better off against the Darkspawn. All right, Alistair, enough whining. Thank you, Alistair. That's excellent advice. I'll do my best.
I agree with Alistair.
About the whining? I know. Someone really needs to slap that one around.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. Here, have a gracious gift, since I have... Where the hell are you? I haven't used you in forever. Here, have a stoneware statue for that 1 point.
Really?
Where's Zeren? I have a gold bar for you too. Here.
You have excellent taste.
Where's my doggy? Here, have the veal bone. You're always loyal to me, but have a veal bone.
I haven't been here in a while. Ask away.
Alright.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there?
Loghain was, I have proof Loghain was involved in slaver trading.
Maker forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Loghain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
Oh, well, off onward to the Landsmeet. And then, well, as I mentioned, there's the last Slim Cauldry side quest. But, you know, we shall see once we get to that point. How barbaric. Nice. Let's get that haste. Fast as fuck, boy. Nyong.
As there is but one world, one life, one will.
The Royal Palace. Let's go. Let's go. Surprising that the Royal Palace is like here and not where Fort Draken is. You know?
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Marik's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Do you really not see... I can't remember which one is the correct one. Turn aside, serve your queen. I can't remember which one is the right one, because I know one of them starts a combat regardless, and the other one doesn't. Do you really not see what Loghain has become?
I have had so many doubts of late. Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to.
Put down your weapons and let us pass.
I will not stop you, Warden.
Okay.
Please, show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
If you kill her, you get a blade called like the Somerset blade, and it has like a codex entry. But I really don't want combat. I just want to get to the Landsmeet.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrant Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice
It's weird seeing
everything
Eamon
good
in
about our nation
armor.
to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings. Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
The Blight is the threat here, not Orlais.
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The South has fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it?
Yes, we do.
They claim that they alone can end the Blight. Yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, and we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
You allowed Rendon Howe to imprison and torture innocents.
The Warden speaks truly. My son was taken under cover of night. The things done to him, some of them are beyond any healer's skill.
Hal was responsible for himself. He will answer to the Maker for any wrongs committed in this life, as must we all. But you know that. You were the one who murdered him. Whatever Hal may have done, he should have been brought before the Seneschal. There is no justice in butchering a man in his home.
Is there justice in selling elves to the Winter?
Selling elves? Explain this, Loghain.
This is war. Did you believe it would be like the old tales? Knights with pennants flying over battlefields where all outcomes are decided simply and with honor. War is cruel. Every soul who fought alongside Marek knows this. And in it, there are no such things as innocence, only the living and the dead, and the degrees of guilt both bear. Sacrifices were made. If they were too great, the Maker will judge me for it. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter?
What have I done? I've protected her from you.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
Loghain is not to be trusted.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this. My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me! And we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden. I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
Landsmeet again to Loghain stand down gracefully.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Call off your men, we'll send this honorably.
Let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. When we first met at Ostagar, I would never have thought so, but Ostagar seems like it happened in another lifetime to someone else. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough. Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
My Mabari will be my champion.
Warden, no. I'm afraid we can't leave the fate of all Ferelden up to your dog. Anyone with a leftover ham bone could buy his allegiance. Choose someone else.
Alistair will fight.
You know, I could have said that.
Then let us test the mettle of our would-be king. Prepare yourself.
Shield versus... Oh god, Jesus, that's so loud. Oh, my ears. Ow, why was that so loud? Wait. I said Alistair. Why am I here? Okay, I guess I'm fighting the king. I chose Alistair, by the way. Like, I clicked Alistair. But I guess... my dog might have glitched us.
Fear is your weakness. Let's get started.
In the Maker's name.
Paralyze.
Wonderful.
Why are none of my hits hitting now? The hell?
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh god, I'm gonna die. Yeah, okay, like none of my hits were connecting. Maybe he activated a different...
It's over for you.
Here we go. Show me what you've got. You had it coming.
Ooh.
I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
You'll die for what you've done.
Wait, there is another option. The Tyrant is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
No, that's crazy.
There are too few of us. It's not a matter of what we like, it's a matter of what we must do. Our duty is to slay the Archdemon. We aren't judges. Kinslayers, blood mages, traitors, rebels, Carter thugs, common bandits. Anyone with the skill and the mettle to take up the sword against the Darkspawn is welcome among us. There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not. Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you. How can we simply forget that?
No, Loghain has to die for his crimes.
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child.
Yeah,
This
if
is
Alistair
serious.
fought him, he would just
Daughters
executed him
never
on the
grow
spot.
up, Honora.
No
They remain
questions.
6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
Alistair, you should be the one who do this.
I will. I owe that to Duncan.
Like, as I said, if Alistair fought him like my intention, Alistair would have executed him before we even had the whole, hey, he could be a Grey Warden option. Oh, by the way, Loghain could be a companion if you let him become a Grey Warden. But no matter what you do, Alistair won't be in the party if you do this. It's basically a Loghain or Alistair choice kind of thing. So, yeah.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
He refuses the throne. Everyone here has heard him. I think it's clear then. He abdicates in favor of me.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us?
I need to talk with Alistair first.
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
What makes you a better choice than Honora?
This wasn't exactly my first choice when we got to Denerim, but I know what we're up against. I know what's at stake. Honora's got experience handling nobles and foreign dignitaries, but I do know a few things about fighting Darkspawn.
You're willing to give up your freedom?
If that's the price of ending the Blight, it's my duty as a Grey Warden.
Do you think you're ready to be king?
Are there people who are ready for that sort of thing? But I guess if it comes down to it, I'll do my best. Oh, I think my stomach just twisted up in a knot or something.
Should I choose Honora?
She seems to want it anyway, and I know I don't. So, yes? Maybe? I don't know.
Think you'd ready to be king?
Are there people who are ready for that sort of thing? But I guess if it comes down to it,
I want to talk to Honora. Okay, it was a repeating dialogue. What makes you a better choice than Alistair?
Surely that's not a serious question. I have been the ruler of this nation in all but name for the last 5 years. I can lead for Eldon. Alistair can't. If you give him the crown, then you've only brought us a brief pause in the civil war. It will resume again at the first opportunity, and it won't end until a new dynasty holds power.
You don't know that. He'll have my help in Eamon's.
And he'll need it. He can't hold the throne on his own, and every soul here knows it. Opportunists will forever be watching him, waiting to grab power.
Are you prepared for this? Are you sure it's what you want?
I have never had the smallest doubt.
Who do you think I should choose?
Warden, there's no doubt on this subject. Alistair would be a disastrous king. I can lead for Eldon. I have proven this.
Ready to choose.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead for Eldon?
Alistair will be king, and I will rule beside him.
Really? You will? This is where I wake up, usually. Or everyone points and laughs because I have no clothes on.
Honora, the Landsmeet has decided against you. You must now swear fealty to our king, and relinquish all claim to the throne for yourself and your heirs.
If you think I will swear that oath, Eamon, you know nothing of me.
Honora, be reasonable.
Reason clearly had nothing to do with your choice, Warden.
We cannot leave for Eldon in a state of civil war. We must have unity. If she will not swear fealty to you, Alistair, and renounce her claim to the throne, she is a threat to us all.
What do you want me to do exactly? Kill her? I can't do that. I guess... put her in the tower for now. Lock her up. Maybe we can find somewhere to send her. Later.
Thank you, Alistair. You show me mercy that I would not have shown you.
Very well,
It's
then.
true. She would have had him executed.
Take her away.
Like she's literally like, all right, execute Alistair now. Or like if he doesn't like renounce his title, she's like, execute him.
Oh, that would be me.
Or if Loghain's alive, she's like, execute Alistair.
I never knew him, but from all I've heard of my father, what defined him was his commitment to protecting this land.
Just tell him what to do.
Everyone, get ready to march. It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it! We'd better get going. Ferelden is depending on us.
Of course. My liege. So now we are gonna be in the end game. You're allowed to do any side quests right now. Like literally, this is like the last time you could do any side quest, and then once you go to Redcliffe,
strange story.
It's over.
Tell me if you've heard this one. This fella gets made king, and then gets engaged, all on the same night.
You're welcome?
I'm not thrilled with the idea of being king. I never wanted it, I told you that. Yet here I am. Not much to be done now. I suppose I'm more curious about, you know, the engagement. I like the idea, but are you sure?
Am I sure I want to marry you? Yeah.
Oh, I guess that saves me having to ask then. Whew. They'll expect an heir, you know. With the taint in our blood, it's hard enough for a Grey Warden to have a child on their own. For two of them, every Grey Warden I knew who had children had them before they took the job.
Well, spoiler.
Having an heir might not be possible.
Spoiler, Alistair. Your mother wasn't a servant. This won't be, I'll say it now because this won't be brought up until at Dragon Age Inquisition, or if you read the books. Alistair wasn't the child of Marek and a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle. He's actually the child of Marek Theron and Grand Enchanter Fiona. Before she became Grand Enchanter Fiona. She was a Grey Warden who somehow got untainted by the Grey Warden Blight, which means it is possible to be untainted by the Grey Warden Blight, and 2, it is possible to have children, assumably after the taint. I can't remember if she got pregnant during the book, which means that she was tainted with the Blight. Either way, it is possible. And you will see in the next coming stuff that it is, in fact, possible. Well, it won't be a lack of trying.
That's an excellent point. Good thing we got started when we did, huh? I suppose this is something we'll just have to deal with later. My coronation isn't going to happen for some time yet, and we've still the Darkspawn to fight. Our Leman has left for Redcliffe, and he says the armies have almost finished gathering there. We should go to Redcliffe as soon as possible. If we don't deal with the Archdemon soon, it'll get cranky, and nobody wants that.
It's true, cranky Archdemon be dangerous. Oh, I leveled up. Is it like a... Yeah, it's a gain an ability point from the thingy. I almost biffed it in that fight, by the way.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed.
Okay, so now the only side quest we have is the Slim Cauldry final quest, and also trying to think. We should head to Dragon's Peak to get our gear from the storage chest, because it'll probably be the only time we'll have to get it. I'll probably do that.
Welcome back.
In my next recording session. Because yeah, we're getting. I sold before the Landsmeet. I don't think I got anything new.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
So yeah, I'm gonna end the episode here. Next episode, we're gonna deal with Slim Cauldry, head to Dragon's Peak, and then head on into the end game of the game. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'll stick around for next episode recording session thingy, and I hope to see you then. Bye bye.